The first secret about women on my list today is that women talk a lot about you when they like you. Now, my kings, this is why I often say that if a woman doesn't introduce you to at least the most important people in her life, her inner circle, then she probably is not your woman. She doesn't see you as her man, because a woman is going to go on and on and on and on about you if she likes you, even if she's not yet in a committed relationship with you. Just her liking you or even having a crush on you is enough for her to just blab about you all day long. She's going to talk about you with her friends. She's going to talk about literally almost everything, because she likes you. Every time she would want to bring you in the conversation. In fact, her friends and people around her would be the ones begging to stop hearing your name in their conversations. That is literally how women are. So again, I put it to you that if nobody in a woman's life knows about you, she is definitely playing you. Another secret about women on my list today is that women actually like sex. Now, my kings, women like to pretend like they don't like sex. I don't know who taught us that to, behave like we don't want it, like we don't like it. I don't know, we've just been taught to act that way. I don't even know who taught us. I keep saying this. But yeah, women claim that they don't like sex, but that is actually not true. Women do like sex. It's just not something that is in us to maybe be the first ones to approach, though that is actually gradually fading away. But we do like it. I think we just kind of feel like because you men are more open to it, we should also be reserved about it. And then, use it to make shakara here and there. But sincerely speaking, women do like sex. Don't let anyone deceive you that women don't like sex, because we do. Another secret about women that I'll be sharing today is that women can hold grudges. My kings, women hardly forget things, both good and bad. So if a woman has a grudge against you, it could last forever. She could literally say she's forgiving you, but still bring it up from nowhere when something happens that kind of reminds her of that. And it might not even be you doing that at that particular time. It might just be somebody else. And you just hear her saying, and that was how the other time you did the same. You see, women can hold grudges. Sometimes we don't even know that we are holding these things. Like, we don't even realize that we are still holding on to so much. So that is why intentional women are very, very particular about things they hold to heart, because it is something that we can naturally, easily drift into if we don't pay attention. We can hold grudges. It is a nature. So if a woman is intentional, she now has to pay attention to it so it doesn't take over her, where she's just filled up with so much bottled up in her, from different people, just holding grudges for different people. So yes, my king, this is something about women you should really know, so that it doesn't really surprise you when your woman brings things up that happened like years back. It's just in our nature. Yeah. Another secret about women is that we are in secret competition with your ex. If a woman knows about your ex, she's going to always want to be better than her. If you say your ex does this and that nicely, or this and that good, or you say anything good about your ex, she's going to pick on that and try her best to make sure she beats that. She's not going to tell you this. She's not even going to want you to know that she's doing that, but she would always want to make sure she outdoes your ex. In fact, she doesn't want to have any situation where you would have to even say your ex did this better than she did. Or even if that's not what you're saying, in fact, she just doesn't want to hear anything good about your ex that she doesn't believe she's better in, or she doesn't try to convince you she's better at. Like, she would want to hear you say those things, that she's good at this, she's good at that, because she heard you say the same thing about your ex. So women are always secretly in a competition with your ex. It's just facts. Another secret about women is that women are prostalkers. Now, my kings, a woman will stalk the living daylight out of you if she likes you or even if she hates you. So it can be two ways. A woman is going to find out literally everything she wants to find out about you if she's interested in you or she likes you. She's going to be everywhere. How do you think women find out that, oh, you commented on this lady's post and you liked Vivian's post and you said cutie to this person? Once she's interested in you, she is going to just become a detective immediately, try you to find out, what is he up to? What is he doing? Is he playing me? Is he serious? That is it. She's everywhere stalking you. And sometimes we even recruit friends to help us stalk you. That is how serious it can get. And like I said, women can do this when they like you or when they hate you. So if you hate a woman, she can also go to that extent of recruiting friends to find out something about you if she wants to use it against you or if she wants to have a revenge on you. So don't joke with women when it comes to stalking. We are just secretive about it, so it is not something you might know, but we are pro stalkers, unless we are not interested in you in any way, maybe like something as strong as like or something as strong as hate. But if we have any sort of interest in you, like hate, we are going to stalk you. Another secret about women is women would always deny dressing to entice men. Now, my kings, this is not for every woman, but you see, women who dress to entice men would always say they are not dressing to entice men. Or women who do things to entice men would always say they are doing it for themselves. You see a woman who goes to enhance her body, and then she goes on to enhance only her boobs and her butt. And then she goes ahead to tell you she did it to feel good in her own body. She only did it for herself. She only did it for her own happiness. And you try to figure it out, you try to understand it, and it just doesn't make sense. That is because that is a big lie. No woman who dresses to entice men would ever agree that she's doing that. And no woman who just wants to feel better, feel better in her own skin, feel better in her own body, would go for enhancement and then enhance the two places that she knows men are attracted to physically. Doesn't make sense. A woman who actually wants to feel better in her own skin would rather opt for dieting, exercising more, making sure she eats healthy so that she gets the physique she wants to get. She wouldn't, even if she wants to enhance any part of her body, it wouldn't be these two places. So that's the markings. The women who always dress to entice men or do things to entice men would always deny it and say it is for their own happiness. It is just because it is what they want to do to feel good in their own bodies. That's a huge lie. Another secret about women is women like bad boys. Now, my kings, we've established it on here a lot. You see, bad boys doesn't mean you're a thug or you're an arm robber and stuff like that. It just means you know the game. Like, regardless of the fact you're a king, gentleman, carrying yourself with all the poise, you still know the game. You still know how to give her those emotional highs and lows. You see, that is why women sometimes end up with toxic men and even find it very difficult to separate themselves from them. And you just wonder, how does this even make sense? You have good men who want to be with you, but you still choose to be with this person who is draining you. You see, regardless the fact it is toxic, that man is giving them that emotional highs and low. there's a roller coaster. There's this, emotional rush. And that is the reason why she just can't get herself out of that place. And you see her always trying to make excuses for the man because, her emotions are being toyed with, literally. So that is it. If you, have this bad boy game where you understand what to do with a woman, not being toxic. You shouldn't be a toxic king on this channel, but you just know your way around women. You're a king on this channel now. You should know what's up. Like you know what to do to get a woman where you want to get her. That's exactly something women like. Most women might even deny it and be like, oh no, I wanted to be this. In fact, they don't deny it. You see women go ahead and tell you they want a good-looking man who fears God, is kind, handsome, and knows how to do the do in the other room. This is literally it. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you know your game as a king. Another secret about women is that women keep a lot of secrets. Now, my kings, especially if a woman likes you, wants something long term with you, and knows that some of these things that she's not sharing with you might be a deal breaker for you, she's going to keep it to herself. A woman can literally keep secret for years. Just as much as it is said that women gossip a lot or women just talk a lot, it is the same way women can keep secret. A woman can tell you a whole lot and still be hiding something inside that whole lot. Like there will still be something that she didn't share. That is how good we are with keeping secrets. As much as we talk a lot, some of us do, we also keep secrets, even for the ones who can barely control their mouths. They still keep secrets. Another secret about women is women will compromise if they like you. You see, a woman can make a little amendments if she likes you. A woman can adjust even her rules if she likes you. If a woman starts feeling something for you, she can ignore certain things about you that might not really sit well with her just because she likes you. That's it. And that is why one of the things I usually say is if a woman is not attracted to you already or interested in you, most times there is nothing you do that would make her, love you genuinely. Even if she comes around and, agrees to whatever you say or agrees to your proposal, most times it wouldn't be genuine. But when a woman already likes you, it makes things very easy for you. In fact, it is always better to go for a woman who already has some kind of interest in you before you even start your proposal, so that when you do that, it just goes smoothly, because she will be willing to actually lower, I don't know how to put her walls down for you because she likes you. Yeah. Another secret about women, I don't even think this is really a secret, is that women are afraid of old age. We might not really be afraid of the age itself, but we are afraid of the aging. A woman would do almost anything, literally, to just make sure she still has her prime. If there is something she can do to keep her prime, she's going to do it. Like, because we naturally want to feel attractive. That is it. So if anything is going to make us feel like we are no longer attractive, we hate that thing. And if there is something we can do to change that, we are definitely going to do that. So yes, my kings, women are afraid of old age. Like I said, I don't think this one is much of a secret, because you can tell from the many anti-aging creams, this and that we have to use to make sure everything is okay, because we just don't want to lose our prime. if it were up to us, I'm sure we'll get to a certain age and we'll just decide to be increasing just the numbers and not change any other thing about our physics, because we just want to make sure we are keeping our prime. Now, the last secret about women on my list today is that women fake orgasms. Now, my kings, this happens a lot because of different reasons. Some women do this because they are not enjoying what you're doing and they just want you to stop. Other women do this because they want to, pamper their man's ego, doesn't want him to feel bad, doesn't want him to feel like he's not doing it right or something. And because of that, they end up faking it. So it is something that is actually very common. And if you really want to make sure you're always giving your woman and satisfying her, you should really pay attention to it. I do have a video about this, like how to know she's faking it. I'll try to link it in the description so you can go and see it and find out, so that when a woman is faking it, you can tell the difference. Then you can tell the difference from when she's not faking it. There are just simple things that differentiates the original from the fake. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are some secrets about women I thought to share with us today. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do also subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell. Like this video. Drop a comment down below. Share this video with your family and friends. And see you in the next one. Bye.